for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Sastown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponents, we see a failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "It always seems impossible until it is done." Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberian will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we found a common ground and forge ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel, where we are here. Today is Thursday, the 22nd day of January 2026. Let's take a chance of our theme song. Come back, of course, we talk about Liberia. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. Let me say good morning to all of you and those of you across Montserrat County within the 17 electoral districts. Let me say good morning to all of you folks. Those of you on your way to school, on your way to your job site, your business area. Those of you en route for that special occasion, and maybe you are on the keke, you are on the motorbike, you are on a private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let's say good morning to all of you. Those of you across the country following us by way of radio or by way of the social media, I'd like to say good morning to all of you folks. Those of you in the diaspora, our wonderful people across the world, we'd like to say good morning. What a great day, what a great time together again. All that we can say is to God be all the glory. I'm excited, I'm honored to be back this morning. God is faithful, keeping us alive and you. Our prayers are out there continuously for our brothers and sisters in the United States of America. Our prayers are with you. Our prayers are for you. I make it my business every morning to make sure that we remember them in our prayers. For it is very important to do that we keep praying for them, especially those of them that are challenged with the issue of documents. Our prayers that God will help them. Don't say how long they be. All the time they've been in Israel. No. No, that's not what you should be praying for. Let's pray for them. And I know it will be well. Liberia is our country. Liberia for us. It's not easy. It's not easy. So many ways to hustle. So many ways to try their best. And I understand how the Unity Party folks are eager to deliver. I understand how they are eager to deliver. Welcome to class, people. You're welcome to class, yeah? Yeah, welcome to class. I even call your in class today. I call your name. Yeah, but you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, yeah. Yeah, God. You're welcome, all of you. They are eager to deliver. It's not easy. You see, I've started listening to people repeatedly. Every time I'm opportune, I say it. when you think you are hurting people, and you think you are hurting them, remember they will break. Your own time will come. The experiences they had, or the experiences they went through, your own time will come for you to experience all these things. And let's see how it look like. So when you go there now, you start to see how it looking. You say, yeah, you will get to know. Everybody now, blah 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 blah. LEC now, yeah, no current LEC. More Ali put a generator on a small generator sign across the road. The big generator, boo 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 boo. Because LEC. Because of LEC. But they were desperate what George Weah was doing. It's not that the CLSG has problem, the line has problem. Let them be on it. Let them pay the people money. Stop lying. Things that George Weah were managing, they were trying their best and finding resources from all over to pour money there and take care of it. They say George Weah wasting money. The aid and they telling you all say, the CLSG line get problem in Sierra Leone, it get problem in Guinea, it get problem in Cote d'Ivoire. Let them lie. The transmission line get problem. That lie. No line got problem. You fear that George Weah was not trying their best. You are there now. It's even difficult for you. It's even difficult for you. And no excuse. Your own people, everybody, everywhere now complaining. While the LEC there operating a day, people food spoiling, in the fridge, and everybody complaining. Business people are complaining. The LEC come one time, it will go another time. I told my manager put LEC on. The LEC go general, they put the generator on. It can't. So, but those were things that George Weah was trying his best. The CDC government, you were saying all the bad things about them. But today you're experiencing it. You even experiencing it the worst. It's bad for you now. You lying. How the transmission line, the line are passing through Bokongire, a bend, they pull twists, and how the racket move. All type of lies you are putting together to convince the people. The people expect you to do it better than George Weah, because Jerry Limerick Pierre said George Weah destroyed the country. That is the big thing he always said. So you're supposed to deliver now. Since George Weah spoiled the country here and the country spoiled, but they want the country spoiled. You that to face the country now. Nothing you are fixing. The very thing that you said George Weah spoiled are the thing that you laying on them to survive. Those are the things that guiding you to go through. The thing that you said he spoiled. The thing you said George Weah spoiled. That the very thing that you laying on to survive. That the things you depending on to survive. Everybody complaining. Oh, LEC, the king with morale, they said Corona go and blah, blah, blah. You said George Weah spoiled everything. George Weah spoiled everything. But the things that you claim that George Weah spoiled are the very things you are leaning on, are the very things you want to claim glory for. When you're not somewhere your friend there, support them. When your friend somewhere, your friend trying his best or her best, give them their support. If you can't support them, don't harm them. Leave them alone. Let them do it by themselves. But when you criticize them and you pray for their downfall, tomorrow, when you go in that capacity, they will criticize you, especially when you start to blunder even more. That is the thing that happening to the United Party folks. So what they can do now is to lie to the Liberian people. How the CSLG line get problem, the transmission line twist, the other wire caught in Saclépie, they got to join it and what have you. What? Cody, they put a giving you current. Then the transmission line will get problem. They will giving you current. You will depending on the people, then they put transmission line will cut. Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, transmission line will cut. But they look for lies. They look for excuses. They look for way to play on the ordinary people. You know, like the internet, but I want to put this on the so I can see how the United Party folks can lie. They're finding ways to lie to the Liberian people. I wanted to put this thing, my God. I wanted to put it, but I'm sure you saw it on the Facebook. I'm sure many of you saw it on the Facebook. So that they will not lie to the ordinary Liberian people. No. It is not the way to go to fool the people. Our president came here, they said Elon Musk, then Joseph Baker and Elon Musk were talking. They said Joseph Baker and Elon Musk, Joseph Baker and Elon Musk, they talk. You know, they talk on the phone. And you saw it that time when the United Party folks came to power. They said Joe Baker and Elon Musk. And y'all think y'all can lie to the Liberian people and y'all know how to lie to them. You think Elon Musk, that ordinary person? Elon Musk is an ordinary person, Liberian. Even his representative. Look, before you see the president, before you see Donald Trump, Donald Trump, when you see the press secretary, when you see the secretary of war, you will know that when you see Donald Trump. The representative of Elon Musk, when you see them, you will know that Elon Musk indeed. But the United Party folks, I don't know why you're let to lie. I don't know why you can take your storage form to impress yourself. Wait. I know, man. I know. Where is on here? So that you can see. But you see, the lies that these guys put together, for myself, I can be wondering that Elon Musk representative. I'm a fool. You know, you all know how to be fooling people. Elon Musk representative will come to Liberia, SpaceX, will come to our country. You will carry them in one tech room with no leg inside. You'll put it there. Then you'll say you will not have the kind of welcome, the kind of ceremony you will do for him. Elon Musk will send his representative, his representative to come to Liberia. You see, when you want to lie, you just lie on yourself. You leave people out. Because the Liberian people's eyes are open. There's no way you can lie to these people. No way you can go call media institution, carry spoon, they go say now and they say they are representative on Elon Musk and they are here, Liberia get a bright future, the economy is good. We economy good. Wait. You know, when y'all be lying to the people, say economy is good. At the World Economic Forum, a SpaceX representative shares why Elon Musk was personally impressed by Liberia's investment climate. Elon Musk, that the new one they bring out. How Elon Musk is impressed about Liberia economy. How can Elon Musk representative come? You tell him in the dark room. That Elon Musk representative, yeah, Liberian people then say now, yo. They say Elon Musk representative, you're talking to them. In that room, that kind of play the letter in Richard good. One tech lay room, that way you carry a representative for Elon Musk to go say that and talk about Liberia. Yeah. What happened to my phone again? How come you? Elon Musk, I want you. These United Party folks, they collect some of these white people. The white people say some of them hungry, they cross right. They're looking for money to do PR for the government. And so you know how to do your PR for you.
Liberia is one of these countries that I can tell you set the benchmark. It is one of the fastest countries to license this American entity. Yeah. Elon personally was blown away because it was a couple of months from really working with the foreign minister. So I want to just, in the form of a question, it can be, well, whatever you're doing, please keep doing it. How can we help you keep doing it? But I really want to commend you because it is very easy to sell yourself and to say we're going to do all these wonderful things. But
you hear the way, man? The guy say it's easy to sell yourself. These very well people that can lie, the right. Some of them can lie. It's very easy. United Party, it's easy for them to sell themselves. It's easy for United Party to sell them. You see, when you think of all the white people, then you can see that true. They can. Some of the white guys are doing PR for the United Party folks. Some of them are doing PR for them. You think I can collect one white man from Jamaica Road, or I take one white man from Cemento and bring him to Cantor. You think the Liberian people are stupid kind of people you can lie to? Elon Musk representative. You have so Liberia say Jose where honor the United Party government say Jose where honor this government, but you know the guys are good at lying, and the thing they can lie. The Elon Musk drove back out talking with in the car. It changed now that the men were the representative in account. Care the representative in one tech room, pour in there, they pour in there. They pour the representative in one tech room. They even pour small bottle of water. They kind of small bottle of water on the table. But they pour it in one tech room. And he's talking about Elon Musk. Liberia has a Liberia investment climate. It's so impressive. Our investment climate is so impressive. Why are you allowed to lie? You don't have to use these people to lie. There are things the white man will look for before they go to your country. They put lead play like Ghana, they lead Sierra Leone, they lead other countries, and they lead Nigeria, and they will run to Liberia. Where all of you fighting over small lake, you're fighting over Freeport, you're fighting over Sano Port, you're fighting over Beginner Port, you're fighting over the port, they say, well, shape can't even go land. They're not learning there too much. You're fighting over how to share them, how to get the money, how to win those things to yourself. You think the white man going to run? You think, why don't you just tell people need you put it on yourself? It's tough. It's hard on the United Party. It's hard on them. You see them all around the place and they're looking for all kinds of lives. But I can't make it because the too much tension coming, all the lala thing coming up, you collect Colina Cross, send her to Ministry of Youth and Sport, degrade that woman, reduce that woman, that promotion, that demotion. You know what I mean? To be a senior advisor to the presidency, senior advisor to the president. You know what I mean? For them to say senior advisor to the president, And they tell you even where are they carry the youth and sport. I know what you want to say the youth and sport the girl. Right? Look, the guys' things are tough on them. Liberians, look, let me tell you, these United Party folks, they are fighting their way through. And it is not working for them. So they are doing anything to bring a white man so that the white man can do a PR for them. That is the unity party I'm talking about. That is the unity party I'm talking about. They can go and bring any white man, pay the white man money to come and do PR and lie to the Liberian people that somebody is thinking about this country. You think Elon Musk did not know how this country, the rule of law is broken down under Joe Biden? You think Elon Musk is not aware that the rape Joseph Biden officials are rapists? You think Elon Musk is not aware that all of the anti-graft institutions have been broken down? You think Elon Musk is not aware that police brutality? But he said Liberia got a bad Liberia economy is very impressive. The investment climate is so impressive. Impressive where? Where is it impressive? Where is the impression coming from? But the guys feel that they can make our people think stupid, so they will lie to the Liberian people. No, you don't need to lie. The reality is revealing itself. Yesterday, George Weah did their best in making sure to maintain the LEC. They were paying money to Cote d'Ivoire on the CLSG line. You say that waste of resources. George Weah spoiling the country money. Today, are you struggling? You pull one area off for 2 hours, you pull the other side off. You pull the other one for 1 hour, you pull the other side off. My boys will be on the standby because they might pull off too. You see how you're looking now? George Weah were trying, but you really make Pierre said over there, George Weah spoiled the country. George Weah, you're in George Weah who damaged this country. The United Party people, you were here for 12 years. You're here again for another 6 years. You're in George Weah who damaged the country. Let me take up Madam Salif. Let me deal with Joe Biden. Joseph Biden and George Weah who damaged this country. That's the question I will ask Liberians. Joe Yuma Biden and George Weah who damaged the country, who destroyed the country's image, who brought our country back to the dream, keeping us state at the stage of retrogressiveness. Who? Joseph Biden can show what he's doing on his own. He's lying around and claiming glory of things that he criticized yesterday. And then you say, Joe Weah spoiled country? Joe Weah spoiled country? Joe Weah and Joe Biden who spoiled the country? Why investors are not coming? Why people, when you talk over NTA loan, you kill your citizen in King John. You slaughter your people for white men. You kill your own citizen for white men. You use the police and they brutalize their people, kill them in cold blood, right here in Grand Cape and in King John. You and John Weah who destroy the country. Honor you today, government official can rape, nobody will do them anything. You and John Weah who destroy the country. Honor you today, young boys can be sodomites. Honor your government, your official can rape women, they can rape women, they can rape men. You and George Weah who destroyed the country. Who destroyed the country? Under George Weah, who destroyed the country? So I don't know where your argument is coming from, but you and George Weah who destroyed? You destroyed the country. You were there for 12 years. The common thing that will benefit the common people, no, you refuse to do it. Jerry Lake Pierre with Madam Sally, he was changing one car from the other. He changed car, changed this car, he changed that car, he changed this car. They damaged the country. You're the Unity Party folks. John Weah, when you were there, Madam Sally, 12 years you led this country for. Show me the changes you brought. The thing that the common people needed most, where you didn't do one of them. John Weah came to power, he turned it around. He went for the common things that the people wanted. They think that, you see, you don't study people, so you don't know people what they want. You don't know them. And that is why everywhere you go with Georgia will be you. Anywhere you go with Georgia will be you. Anywhere you go with Georgia will defeat you. Because Georgia, the ratings are on the wall. The ratings are on the wall as compared to Joe Baka. The ratings are on the wall. The ratings are on the wall. Who destroy the country? Georgia, they didn't divide the nation. Georgia, they didn't bring segregation. Georgia, they don't do pick and choose. Right now at jobs, people can open their mouth to express themselves. You will sack them. People, you are not more tolerant as a government. You don't respect people's perfections. You are running with partisans' leadership. You are not running the country on the basic of Liberians having the potential to do the job. If you're not a unity party, folks, you are threatening on the job. If you ever mention Georgia or they see Georgia photo on your Facebook page, they will sack you. The United Party folks are the one that destroyed this country. Yesterday, they sacked a man at the NPA. Sacked a man. That was bad. You see, and now everybody will say, I leave it with God. I met a police girl to Vatan. She told me, see, if anybody play the sack me in the police, the person that will sack me in the police, that person will kill them. I said, a threat. She said, not threat. If you take food from my mom, I will take food from your mom. If you hurt me, I will hurt you. She said it to be clear. A police girl. Say, see, I'm allowed to you, my brother. Any police B-man may sack me. That police man life finish. I will go the extra mile. You know why? Because some of us suffer in this country. You not can play on. They sacked the man yesterday at Freeport. Why? Because they saw on the man page, they saw him with Georgia photo. One way or the other, they saw him. They sacked the man. Those United Party folks at the MPA, they sacked the man. All the years the man worked there, they sacked the man. They are the one of giving Dukle Barney, using their party chairman, Luto Tape, because Dukle said he want to tolerate everybody. Everybody got their expertise. You need me, I need you. No man is an island. They said, no, it is our government. We must get rid of you, seditions. You and George Weah, who destroyed the country, folks. Joseph Baka and George Weah, who damaged this country. George Weah, they didn't bring segregation. George Weah took over from Madam Salif. He didn't touch United Party folks. He left them there because he was looking at the citizenship, Liberians. He added value to the Liberian citizenship. He added value. George Weah, they didn't go from ministry to ministries, from agency to agency, and sack United Partisans. George Weah tolerated everybody. George Weah said, let everybody work. Let everybody work. Let everybody work. Let everybody work. It's to tolerate everybody. When Eddie came to King Sephram and he met me and he said, Israel, let's tolerate everybody. We may not have the resources, the finances to pay it, but let's tolerate everybody because somebody got something that we need that can boost the entity. Let's tolerate everybody. If we don't have it, we will keep them on the ground. We will do a small. They will understand. But you know what? There are something is in this person that is not in me, that is not in you. Let's tolerate them. We make use of their expertise. Tomorrow, it will get better. John Weah didn't sack anybody. Joe Baka, let me tell you, United Party folks, you talk about anybody that destroyed this country, it is Joe Baka. George Weah not touched no United Party folks. He left them there. Because why? George Weah knew everybody is a Liberian. He can't take food from someone's table because they look, when you respect people, you respect their rights. There are people in this country who are Muslims. They got Christians working to them. They gave them the time to go to church or to their prayer meetings at their church. Some of the Muslims. Maybe it's not all of them. They will tell you, say, when it's time to go to church, go to church. They add value to people, religion. They add value to people, political affiliation. There are Christians, when you are Muslim, you're working with them. When it's time to go pray, they say, go pray. Go pray. I respect your religion. Go pray. Oh, your political party, go there. Oh. Somebody will be joking with your political party will pay you. Go. But those who are tolerant, those who are tolerant, they allow people to be on the work. They sacked the man from NPA yesterday. Sacked the man. Say, they discover,
can you be wicked and cruel like that? Say the man had link with George Weah. He was with George with CDC. So for that reason, he got to leave the job. That man, children, man, the whole family that he was the breadwinner for that family. He's no more the breadwinner because somebody carried wickedness at the job site and said he should not be there. Some of the United Party officials, you see, their hands are tied. They don't want to do what Joe Baker said, but Luther Tapper is passing all around the place and say, get rid of seditions, take them out. Go to fire service. The fire service boss called a muster one day and told the people, look, we are here to work. Let's put aside this issue of partisanship. Let's focus on Liberia. Everybody is a Liberian. So if we move all the people, then we move all the CDC people here too. When Joe Baker there, CDC come out, and they will move all the United Party people too, then we don't be Liberia. Let me tell you, work together. I don't want to hear people talking about party business here. You come here, do your job. Go to the investment commission. The guy that was there, the guy too, he carried a mindset that this thing is not about partisanship. But you see, Luther Tapper passing all around with the United Party for forcing the people. The guy said, no. This is life. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow for you to be moving people because they're not with you. No. Joe Baker destroyed the country. When you see the look, let me tell you, honor the government, honor this government. They hate honor Joe Baker. They hate for one another. The way Liberians hate each other because of the United Party CDC thing. That Joseph Baker brought. Joseph Newman Baker is the one that brought this hate because he demonstrated it by hating a man called George Weah. And somebody think, oh, Israel, you're supposed to make sure, let's pray for the country, that you're the chair people. No, that you the devil people. That why you're doing so devil thing. So we the God people now, we won't tell you because you're doing wickedness. He destroyed this country though. This old man destroyed the country. Then he went to Joel Howard Taylor acting like he told simple. You know, you can go to Vice President Joel Howard Taylor to sympathize with her. You're not able to go to George. We have to reconcile with him, and you claim to be a father. Look, honestly, Joseph Baker don't have a father. He don't. Anybody who have a father will have father. Joseph Baker not your father. That's why they're doing everything to go after the Weahs to do this. You can't stay change George Weah. The Liberian people are convinced. They know who George Weah is. Look, there are many United Party people who are still appreciative and knowing what George Weah did for them. That is why you see some of the United Party people, they don't talk. Some of the big guys, they don't say anything to George Weah. They don't mention George Weah in their discussion. They don't go on anybody post and insult George Weah because they want to keep it that way because George Weah is the one that got them to where they are today. George Weah. George Weah is the one that got them to where they are today. And you will see, though honor United Party people will tell you, George Weah, you think why they had themselves in the night and went to Honorable Fonati Kofa and say, I came to contribute to the bidding of CDC new party headquarters. Don't call my name. The reason why they said don't call my name, because they know Joe Baker. Joe Baker is not tolerant. They know him. They are aware. They know the kind of paper they did away. He's not tolerant. He's not a person that tolerates people. So they said, don't call our name, but we know what George Weah did for us. George Weah is the one that got me to where I am today. Though I'm a United Partisan, but George Weah tolerated me when I was in his government and I was not supporting him. He didn't get me up. Look, let me tell you, when you talk about who damaged this country, who damaged in this country, that Joseph Baker. It's not George Weah. Do you know how many people George Weah tolerated? George Weah allowed them to work in the government. Certain time in the news, people are talking, say, oh, government car, government vehicle at United Party headquarters. One time they showcase it. George Weah was not moved by that. Because he carried this mindset that we are all Liberians. We all are Liberians. And that is why the ordinary people, they miss George Weah every minute, every hour, every second, every day, every week, every month. They miss George Weah. Because when they compare George Weah and Joe Baker in terms of governance, there is no comparison. There is no comparison. George Weah time was not 100%. It was not 100% rose. It was not just roses. Up, no. There were ups and downs. Oh yes, George Weah had his own challenge. But you know what? The ordinary people were comfortable because George Weah understood them. He understood their plight. He was collaborating with them to make it happen for the country. So the ordinary people that is being affected under Joe Baka, the ordinary people will relax under Joe Baka. Even when somebody had nothing available at the time, they were relaxed under George Weah because their tables were there. They were not breaking it overnight. They were engaging them. Baka is the one that destroyed the country. Under George Weah, there is not a day, not an occasion that Liberia voted against the interests of Israel. No. George Weah. There is not a day, even Madam Salif, there is not a day that Liberia voted against the interests of Israel or against America. Joseph Baka, under Joseph Baka, Liberia has 2 times now gone against America's interests. 2 times. The first time, Liberia voted in favor of a two states. The Palestinian state and Israel. Liberia voted using Louis Brown with Joseph Baka being president. The first time they voted against America's interests, they voted against Israel. The second time, Liberia joined a group of countries calling themselves A3 and disagree with America and criticize America for going into Venezuela. You're in George Weah who spoiled the country. You're in George Weah who damaged the interests of our country. Today, why Joe Baka can go Israel? Why President Baka can go Israel? He damaged his record with Israel. He voted against Israel. President Baka voted against God's chosen. He, as a deacon, he voted against God's chosen. He said there should be 2 states, Palestinian state and a state of Israel. You're in George Weah who really spoiled the country. Honor George Weah, Saber 7, they had their right to say when they're not happy. Nurses were saying their rights, honor George Weah, with no fear. Teachers who express themselves with no fear. Honor Joseph Baka, no, I dare any Saber 7 to open their mouth. I dare any nurse. Right now, I've been told that those of the doctors that do surgery at JFK, they are on strike. They are keeping it in secret. But somebody went there to do something and they told them, say, the people who are responsible, the president coming to work. Government owe them. They want their money. I'm trying to try dig deeper to know what is going on there. John Weah, when nurses are not happy, they can't answer, we want honor Joe Baka. Show me one Saber 7 that happy. And they will come also to protest honor Joe Baka. They threaten them that you try it, we sack you. People are working on threats. People are working on intimidation. People are working. They are not happy. All they pray to God, let 2029 come and let free ourselves. They are slaves in their country because of a government that is not tolerant. And you talk about who's damaged the country? Joe Baka is the one that damaged Liberia. He spoiled our country so badly. You think why everybody complaining all around the place? People talking this and talking that. People know that George Weah they could afford. George Weah is the only man who play games with the Americans as compared to Joe Baka who play games with the Americans. And he think they put Lee. Then I Elon Musk, you can lie, Elon Musk send representative, you go in one tech room, you even get a man mineral water to drink, you carry one where man you're getting small money, you can't lie, say you representative from Elon Musk, from Space Air, they are coming to invest 10 billion, you're brave. So the 3 billion that Joseph Baka went for China, he bring out 1 year old. There are another 10, where the money said the cost. People can lie, you might be what be following, you know the party pool. Be following Joseph Baka be lying or you. Saying to that Baka go China, the 3 billion that I ain't can you. Right now we hearing, my man, wait man, you want where man they give you small money. You can't say the Elon Musk get interest in Liberia. They want invest. They want put some money there, you know, put some 2 billion or 4 billion. You brave. Elon Musk representative in one tech room. No, I'm the lesson and shining good. The poster of worry where LEC will go. Like Elon Musk, Elon Musk representative, they say from space on the.
So I work for SpaceX. I have a very recent experience.
Yeah, you.
I do global engagements, and Liberia is one of these countries that I can tell you set the benchmark. It's one of the fastest countries to license this American entity. Elon personally was blown away because it was a couple of months from really working with the foreign minister. So I want to just in the form of a question. It can be, well, whatever you're doing, please keep doing it. How can we help you keep doing it? But I really want to commend you because it is very easy to sell yourself and to say.
It is very easy to sell yourself. They will make a lie a rat. It is very easy to sell yourself. Unity Party. It's easy for the government to sell yourself. Look, anybody can go for women. These guys are crafty. The Unity Party folks, they know how to do PR. They know. Here is a man you claim that representing Elon Musk. They may not even get small mineral bottle of water. Mineral water even pour over the man. Look at the office they carry the man. In one tag office, the LEC said low. They carry the man in one office, the LEC said looking low. I know they were praying, ego, LEC man not go. The man not mayor CEO. The man not mayor CEO. The PRO gotta go. You brave man. Elon Musk, Liberia, so Liberia know how to sell yourself where? You think the white men don't know? And the report from the State Department is so damaging against our country. The human rights report is bad. And you want to come and fool or go bring one white man that's still in Lebanon. He run away from Hezbollah. He can't live here in St. Time. He's still here. He sell frozen goods. The money finding and then you're calling to can do PR. Can't say Elon Musk. Elon Musk. That's the same way they lie to you. I just back in the car. Then he say that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. You think our people stupid? You think you will fool our people? There is no way out. They are still trying. They just lying to you. They want you to believe that they are working. Where are they working at? Where are they working? You can't lie to the people. The CLSG line, the transmission line, get problem in Sierra Leone. You do it and you better leave Sierra Leone. Come on, leave Sierra Leone out of you as thing. Africa said a lie. Africa is lighted. The state of Abidjan is lighted. Yamoussoukro, the rest of the cities, they are lighted. The people who giving you call when you say the people wire call. So because the transmission line get problem in Cote d'Ivoire, that's why you experiencing problem. Are you serious? Are you serious? There is no way you can lie to the people. No way. No way. Because time so hard, women looting. Women non strong know how to throw S-bombs. Women freezer. To tell you how Liberia, how honor Joe Baker. People who are burning, they put on one know whether people burning in the hall. All they want to do is to loot. It's to show you how tough the economy is. Then you wake up and say, we got good investment climate. Where the investment climate we get here? A thing will not how you think I get will live for that heavy freezer like that. You see why the country can do when they honor people who are not ready for it. People going when they play burning. They don't know whether people in the house burning or whether baby they're burning. Everybody, because things are hard, people now think the best way to survive in Liberia is to loot. Everybody running. You don't get going for freezer. You don't get going for dresser. Someone not going for mattress because the mattresses for now they got to survive. Nobody again want to know. Everybody desperate because it's hard. Young girls walk from one area. They are asking you, let me do anything. I got my children to take care of. I got to survive. It is tough. And the only thing they can do is to lie to you. Is to come to the people and lie. You want to talk about justice? You're not honest, you're not sincere, you won't break people's place down, you leave some people area. You say the tension wire might not be over any house, but you leave some area, you go to some area and break the people's houses that is not even under the tension wire. They got to give you money. And you say, George, we have spoiled the country. George, we have spoiled the country. Another thing that you say, George, we have spoiled that what you holding now you won't do. Another thing that we have stand for that you honor, you lay on, and you say you want to support the country. Look, when people really hungry for truth, they can do anything. That's also hunger made people enter that post to jumping over goods. That young girl, look at that girl. That girl, if you check that girl, she from Funde. But she left Funde long time. She went and realized her. Now where she living? But you check that girl, she get root either from Funde or Nuampanton. Maybe she lived around there, all around 110 Capet Street. Maybe she left Nukutan and she went all the way to Raylesa. But I get from Funde. Funde, Nuampanton, or Capet Street. Around that area, she might have lived in the vicinity for a while. Before she went to Raylesa to live. The girl left for that free. You can really know like how not Joe Baka. So many will not get raw to that how they talk raw. You know, the children looted, they loot the place in a way in accordance with their situation. Some people went for microwave because they didn't get microwave. LEC. Some people went for kerosene stove because LEC not here. So people were looting according to their situation. Oh, you know. You think people went in that store and were just taking anything? You saw the other guy that were carrying the scene because they noted their lay how they were being, Jowiata, Bakakin, everything Chakla, Baka side there. So they took 2 bonus in to be able to complete the other side. People were looting according to their situation. Some people took boxes of nail so that they were nailed. You think I in everything? The difficulty, look, right now, I tell you something, people stole Bonipo now help, they will be looting. Because everybody desperate. Everybody. You check that girl that carry that freezer, she didn't put it on current because you know current yet. She went buy eggs from West Africa, or she will buy eggs from one of those Lebanese men area in place. She just put her eggs in the freezer, put her late decorative bed there, she going. She will forget to know that she stole a Lebanese man freezer. That how difficult it is on a Joe Baka. And you coming to tell us here that George we asked for the country? No, it is not George we are Joe. Uncle Joe is the one that spoiled the country. See our country. See Liberia. See Liberia. See Liberians. How they are slaves in their own country. See how they talk, how they suffering. George Weah were telling you, say, globally, you say, Allah, no globally. George Weah spoiled the country. Things are hard. They put suffering in as a global issue. But look at you people. You're in power. See what happening. See what happening. Today that get dominated the whole Facebook all over. I'm a picking were asking me, bossy, you know the guys, but they guy were living in one panton. That 3 area one panton Capet Street or Funde. She just went really area to live. People got to survive. Look, the way George we are through the people to himself. That is why you see everybody here, Joe. Where you will go, Paul, and tell you say, Joe, we are Oreo, Joe, we are Oreo, Joe, we are Oreo, Joe, we are time was not a day, so Joe, we are time was not a day. I told you a girl was selling boy eggs. She was passing even the station. I told the security to call her. She came, you know. I said, let me get. I took the first egg for her, the first boy egg, you know. I dead with it. Then I decided to fellowship with the second one. Why in the process? I asked her, I said, Mama, yeah, how is business? How is business? I'm Prince or we are inside. How is business? He said, we thank God. Oh. The way she talking, I knew something was not right. I said, so the egg here, how much you can buy the cartoon? How much you was buying the cartoon from past government? And how much you buying the cartoon now? She said, oh, so we are time. They bought a cartoon, you used to buy it $50. When we buy it $50, I said, then what the profit like? She said the profit, sometimes you will get 6,000, sometimes you get 5,000. I said, Joe, we had administration, eh? So I said, Joseph Bakatan, how much you buying the cartoon? She said, we're buying the cartoon $80 US for the boy egg cartoon. I said, how much is the profit? The profit is now I want 2,000, 3,000, but you'll sell it for more than 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week before it finished. But Joe, we had, so I said, oh, but in all rest, at least Joseph Bakatan, you're getting 3,000 in all rest. She said, no, in all rest. We're buying the $50 job we are done, and we're getting 6,000 profit. Joseph Bakatan buying the $80, and we're getting 3,000 profit. So she's saying, all right. She said, we just got to do it. My brother, if we don't do that thing, we'll not survive. Some of our children's school fees are what we take to buy egg. Some of the things you see us selling on the street here, that what children's school fees. That egg with 10-year runway, small, so we can survive. But when you ask them, they will honestly say to you that it was not so from the beginning. The past administration, they were not buying things the way they're buying it now. They were not. Under Joseph Baka, we saw women, they raped the woman to Kakata, naked her, raped her, can't rape her until she died. They found her ballet in the market. Any report from there? Nothing. Honor Joe Baker. You think Elon Musk, that stupid man, will just come to your country and can't do investment? Elon Musk is not a stupid man. He's an American. He will not come to your country and come and invest. Invest what? When you are violating the rule of law, you got no respect for human rights. Then you want someone to come and invest. You carry the man in one dark room. You're going to say that LEC current low. You ain't getting water. Then you say that Elon Musk representative, he came to tell Liberia, how SpaceX, they got interest to invest $5 billion, $10 billion. Your lie. Low, your lie. If you understand how the country has been run, y'all will pull yourself together. But you guys are not willing. You think when you go bring yellow machine, I will solve the problem of the people? No. No. Joseph Baker going up into it, you don't stop on the highway to see how the ordinary people are living in hut. No. He's not concerned. I even been told that some of the police that government hold from last year, December, they have not completed the payment yet of the 785 police officers. They have not completed the payment. They're still struggling to pay all the rest. And you want the Liberian people to, you want to tell them say that George, we have spoiled the country. Jerry Lima Pia go say now over there that George, we have spoiled the country. Who will believe you? Who will believe you? That George, we have told your officials to rape people, children? So that is not destroying the interest of our country, the reputation of Liberia. When your official rape, you let them to go. So then you and John, we are who's spoiling the country? Who's spoiling the country? Eh? Most of the old man and the papier, most of them your pension today. John, we are left them there and say, let them be getting small thing. Because the old people, when you take them from on the job, what they were giving, some of them were just giving piece of advice. When they try one bastard, they say, Papi, Paflobo, please walk on the road there, please Bama le kobo ya. When Satan one bastard in Paflobo, please get me one bottle of mineral water to the poor outside there. Yeah? Those are some of the work they were doing. They kept them there because they were keeping them. They served the country for so many years at their age to pension them. So we are there be the left for small thing for them, be giving it to them. You know, keep some of them there. To just be sending them today, just back up pension everybody. One papa came from Oro. If that old man have not been late back, he met us. That me and Choppy Charlie right to the old Centennial Pavilion. No, the old Executive Pavilion. Because the Centennial Pavilion will be up, the old down. The old Executive Mansion. We met that old man there. That old man was asking us to pay away. The old man said, son, children, I'm not criminal, I'm not hustler, I'm not nothing wrong with me. I already, but I went for my pension pay. How much the money? The papa said that $3,000 pension. 3,000. I went for it. No head, no tail, they won't give it. I'm going. But I'm thinking about my other friends. For me, I think I leave a bit my lazy home. But for me, my other friend, I will not get it. I got to take money from my pocket and pay that old man with. He said, my brother. I said, I'm not your brother, Papa, I'm your son. Don't call me your brother. He said, oh, my son. God bless you. I said, Papa, God bless you too for being honest. He said, my son, it's not easy. It's not easy. There are people of my age, they are dying from frustration. This government of Joe Baker can't even pay their pension money. But he said, Joe, we have suffered the people. Joe, we have. No, there is no way you will go poor, not mention Joe, we have name. There is nowhere you will go and people will not mention Joe, we have name. I tell you, go anywhere. I was riding on the keke going to Broadway way. The keke guy said, Joseph Bakara Mapa, that Kisiga, you know, a access alone can show that Kisigo. A lantern the papel and the papel and I said the one I gizi. Lantern the one I said the one from Kolahu. The guy said he voted for Joe Baker. You are pointing here, he said, my brother, look at that tension wire. The guy that come and break people's houses, they're taking money from the people. They're doing selective work. They said nobody must be on the tension wire. They got to, you know how many people on the tension wire? You know how many people on the tension wire? Let's go call where road. They break all the poor horse on in call where and they on the tension wire. No, but because they want to get at certain people, they want to frustrate certain people, so they are doing it. If God have not blessed many Liberians to be in America, to be in Australia, to be in Asia, to be in Dubai, to be in Thailand, to be in Bangkok, I tell you, many families will die dead, but every day family will die. because it is tough. If you want to know it is tough, sit down and hear people's stories. People are telling you they pour all down. They say because we're beyond Jowia, they pour all down. You sacking people because they associated with different political party. You sacking people when they kept you there. Jowia didn't destroy the country because Jowia didn't go after Unity Party folks. Jerry Lime Pierre and collected money here. Jowia didn't go after them. No. All of them today are singing praise songs to Joseph Baka. They caused that omen. Fagon then are sitting over there. They used D15 radio when we were there. They used Kings FM to insult Joseph Baka. Today, they're the one acting that they love Joe Baka. No, they don't. They don't. Market women tables breaking their goods, they straw. Oh, yes, they look for it. But you think they are not Liberians? They need to be protected. They need to be protected. And somebody wake up and say that George Weah spoiled the country. Joseph Baka is the one that damaged this country. The pape. The pape. The pape is the one. Poor people can carry their case to court. They express. You go to court. People not kind of community that make peace. Because even I carry to court, I will not win the case. Poor people. You know how many people dying per day in our country because of frustration? And Ima came to me yesterday to see me. They broke down his mosques. They broke down the mosques. They broke down the toilets they built for the community. They destroyed the hand pumps and they gave him nothing. Right to Caldwell Bridge there. They broke down the hand pumps. The people that went there, they break it down. They went to Iman Krayi. I told you, what did Iman Krayi give you? Iman Krayi is compromised. Iman Krayi hands is in the cookies jar. You can't get fun for Iman Krayi. Don't waste your time. I didn't call Joe Weah name. That old man said, my son, I won't see Joe Weah. He brought a communicator and said, I won't see Joe Weah. I won't see Joe Weah so Joe Weah can help me. They broke my mosques. They broke my homes. The homes that I built, the houses, they broke everything down. I'm homeless. A Iman. The man is an Iman. Iman. He said, you wrote Iman Krayi. I said, you'll not get zero. Iman Krayi is compromised. That means not in your favor. Iman Krayi that hustler. So you're lean. When you hear people explaining their story, if they don't call George Weah name in that story, don't come in, but we are see. If they don't mention George Weah name, don't come in, Sono CEO. If they don't mention George Weah name, don't come in, Konji Kongulo. They will call his name. Why? Because they know a name called George Weah that was there. George Weah not get everybody money. You know how many people? Plenty people that supported George Weah, some of them not even go work for George Weah. They were not even working in George Weah government. They were on the substitute bench. But you know what? They were happy because other people around them were blessed. People could testify of George Weah government assistance. A girl able to tell me today, a girl followed the show and texted me and said, Uncle Israel, hello. And then we started talking. He said, I can listen to your show. Another one called. The guy said, George Weah, they won't pay her wife's fee. She and her brother. So they will vote for George Weah in 2029. There is just something that you will do that somebody will remember you forever. They will not forget about you. There is something that you will do for them. They will not forget about you. They will not. You think what people crying for George Weah all around the place here? It's not magic, go. It's not magic. You can go bring all the yellow machine from China. You collect all those rusted, dusted things and you bring it in Liberia. No. Senior female brought buses. He just brought buses. He bringing buses in the country. You think they wanna see buses on a George Weah? They put salt NTA buses on a George Weah. They put salt pieces of yellow machine on a George Weah. So what do you bring in that is new to their eyes that they have not seen? What they knew you will bring, you bring in that the Liberian people that see on a George Weah town that you think you will convince them. They have seen everything. NTS bus, they have seen many. Yellow machine, they have seen many. Why you will bring? Those solar power LED you passing around with, George Weah is the one that brought all in the country and left it there. That why you talk now, you passing community acting as if to say you brought solar panel lights in the country. No, you brought nothing. You met those things on the ground because George Weah was not looking for them for himself. He left them there. But you're not willing to tell the Liberian people that George Weah left the solar panel there. You go in looking and you plan it, your people jumping. Pape brought light. He brought light. The man own community that George Weah got to put solar panel light there. George Weah got to put light. His own community. When he was there for 12 years as vice president, the dirty water was there. He and George Weah are neighbor. He was there for 12 years. George Weah was not president. That place was like that. He couldn't tell Madam Salid or the public works minister as a seated vice president, let be the place. When George Weah became president, George Weah said, no, I can't live in the community like this and the roads are bad. No connectivity. George Weah built the road. He connected, rehab. They call it Little Miami. You go there, people have access to different shortcuts. Because he was not selfish. He thought that Joe Baker would have had the second mind, the second thought to tell Madam Selida build the road. George Weah built the road. George Weah connected, rehab. Today, Joe Baker plant on that street. He feel proud because a man called George Weah was able to do it. That is why the people said, we prefer George Weah. So George Weah didn't destroy the country. No, George Weah didn't. George Weah didn't destroy the country. Joe Baker is the one that destroyed Liberia and still destroying the country. He damaged our international relations. All the stealing thing y'all do now, that Senator Lauren you're putting your money, you're passing around, blah, 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 blah. She the bad president, they don't the bad man, they're the bad people. But you're also good for them. Because they're part of you. And you're fighting among yourself. You put your friend C, your friend put your D, you put your friend E, your friend put your M also. That's someone causing your own. You tell the other bot to cause the woman, they will cause Yombli, they will cause Delon. You're fighting one another. Hey, who destroying the country? Now you're. Who destroying the country? And now you're. Who destroying the country? And now you're. Eh? You think that everybody in the police happy? You think that everybody in the army happy? You think that you can hear the men talking? You never had the time. You don't get the time to say that was on a men yelling talking. They shut their mouth. You know why they shut their mouth? Because they said Joe Baker is not a tolerant leader. So they keep their mouth shut. It is the only government that they're not tolerant. You work any place under Joe Baker, you open your mouth, they will sack you. They can walk to you. Some of them know that you are citizens of Porto. They go, then they will insult George Weah in front of you. That's what they're doing at different agencies and ministries. They will most of them that rude like that then open their mouths and curse people and curse George Weah. Baker is the one that destroying this country. Baker is the one that destroying the country. Look at Liberia. Look at our country. Look at Liberia. Well, we can hear the city will be clean under Joe Baker. Manaseri got to pass one day. Say the city is too faded up. It stinks. All the sewage, go there, go and see them. But they make all the big mud that Koji were damaging, dirty in the city. Yeah, the city, go Douala, it stinks. Go there. The latest baby pampers you want to find on Broad Street. But they said George Weah time, it was bad. But why the ordinary people are saying George Weah time was all right, George Weah time was all right, George Weah time was all right. It was not 100%. But the way they were treated George Weah time, it is not how they have been treated under Joe Baker. No. George Weah could go out and talk to friends to gain small money contribution. Who Joseph Baker now go to? You know, we got friends. When we challenge, we can post some calls to them. They will say, yeah, let's post some decorative bed together and send it over. Some of them immediately read that they will decorative bed. Who Joseph Baker get a friend now? Joseph Baker don't get friend in Douala. He didn't get friend in Seyon. He didn't get friend in Funde. Who Joseph Baker? Where Joseph Baker friend in here? To I got friends that I can go to and say small money here. Say Gafo and Poleso. Get the other one. Gafo and Poleso. Joseph Baker don't get friends. That is why they all around the place, they backing people, they backing the web people. Y'all will take 30%, y'all will take 60%. We just want certain record. We got to make record. We got to do something because it's not easy. They backing web people, giving them money to can't do PR. Carry them in the corner, say, "Allah, you representative for Elon Musk." Nobody will check behind it. They just creating lies and lies and lies day by day to fool the Liberian people to convince you that it is well. It is not well anywhere. It is not well. They got to create something to lie to you. They got to create something. They got to create something. It get got from the keke for $10 change. Fine girl. So the keke man say, but you want it. Get say, yeah, get my change. They can't look at me and look at him. All I got being look at me and look at him. The guy say, hey, easy. Beautiful young girl, she was asking for a $10 coins. On Broad Street. The guy look at me and look at him. The guy saying, easy. The only thing you hear from me, I say, asking for $10 cash, $10. Yeah, the US rate going up now. We can't hear Joseph Baker reduce the rest. Joseph Baker, how about buying rare? If rare price reduce and people really eating, you will know from government only. If things really well, you will know from government only. Yeah, government only red down your front street. The professor complained a few times and said business not going. He bought newspaper, the newspaper follow the back. Go Nukuta and one government only there. The professor business not going. They got one government only to Abu area looking town. And not really business not really running. Because people eat their lay red and won't go in the toilet. Everybody managing. But they will come grow, and they can't pay the rescue mission. The papa try to do his best, do your best. If you're doing your best, and they come up with talking, you think that you will talk it? No. When you impact the ordinary people down the line, way down the line, they're the one will confess. They're the one will say it's okay. Things are 100% better. If Unity Party own people complaining, if they're talking high and correct, then you might know. You might know. You go to a job site, people group themselves in clique. Those who want to, they got to go where to the pier. People want to against Joe Baker. They want to against the bad work, the bad behavior of government people. They got to go where to the pier. Some of them got to go where on the car road. When you and your man one lecture from the Ministry of Information, you got to walk from there, walk all the way down to Babiata. You got to go way down to Baraswa. You got to go way between there to lecture. Just to talk. You can't talk on the job. They get people recalling you. They get people that rating you down. They say that one. That job we have, man. They point fingers at people. People are intimidated on job site. They're not free. You want letter in your man, you say, Pado, that was on the road now. And we're talking about some color. That Oma Pepe color. That really Pepe color that lecture, they won't go lecture. But because they won't say that in for the Unity Party beginning, who will be looking for force? They got to go way down, then they're talking. You want talk, you got to go in. Either, just imagine the kind of toilet they build, the kind of public toilet, that one room, then your men say you. Then you talking from in the toilet room, your men. Tommy, I use my men say I'm over in the office there. You're friend in the other room or the toilet room. You gotta be lecturing, but you gotta be Tommy. You want is the other man other on the people? When Poto General knows that job, we have been in. Look, under Joe Baker, things are bad. People are afraid. You ever go to working place, you start talking about Joe, we are go. You will not even go outside. You'll see people coming to you. Say, please, you are dismissed. That's what the guys are doing. The Unity Party folks, they're not tolerant. They can't allow anybody air their view. If anybody didn't say what someone will protest that lie, and say that group entire and they say they won't go. You will not hear about any protest from government ministry and agency because they are all intimidated. They all are afraid. They can no more express themselves. To express yourself, you got to walk way down the road. Two policemen one lecture, they got to go where LU camp, they enter the yard, go way behind, they go sit down to lecture. So, my man, you really mean the how money? Then Gaffa can say they want to pay all 2 times. And you remember they take 3,000 out of your money, eh? And you were owing Susu in the office. So, even like, look, the things are so bad, eh? It's so bad. I don't know. We interact with these people when these guys are sharing their experience with us. Look, I can be told, oh my God. Look, John Weir. That's why you see more people are saying they prefer John Weir than Joe Baker. And John Weir was preferable and they will bring John Weir back. Because they are set, oh my God. And when you're saying and talking, they say John Weir will come back, John. To lecture, we got to go where Kerry Street. Go at the government. If a lying, just go ask some of them. Say Israel lying, nothing about your way. When you want to talk, they will tell you, even free for you to talk. Free. Just imagine someone into the hair office. They got to walk all the way to the pier. to lecture. And you got to work with your men that you know it. Because they get people in government ministry, they get there to observe. We see two persons standing, they can call the American, they don't want to job. We have been in job. We are based in government ministry, you go there, you even go toilet, they will feel you go there, but talk about job. They got people all around government ministry and agency looking for George Weah people, looking for people who want to say the truth. United Party folks are even affected. They are affected. Nobody free. Joe Wiatan and I were looking. You think who's spoiling the country? Not Joe Bagger. Joe Wiatan, they were going to the ministry and looking for you. Anybody were on Facebook and say, oh, the person wear the paraphernalia of the United Party. No, but today, United Party got people who are on the internet. When they say they just bring Israel in as somebody, they can go on Israel people. Hey. They look, once they see anything of CDC on you, they will screenshot that photo, they will save it, they will care about chief. The person when you want to talk about Joe Weah. They did it to one lady at one of the agencies. She had Joe Weah photo in her phone. They carry her complaint to the bossman. And the bossman called her. She said, yes. She said, I'm a seditious. The man said, you seditious? She said, yes, I'm not just a seditious, but I'm a pro-seditious. The man said, okay. In the evening, the man go to the man call her. The man added value and respect to her. From that day, he called meeting and say, when you come to work, you come where you leave people political party. We come here at a professional area. We can't work. When you come there, you're putting mob on who is in the party. And let me tell you, it is under Joe Baker you see this kind of cruelness and wickedness taking place. That at government agencies, government places, people are not free to talk. You think there are freedom in this country? No. Go to the job site. People can talk. You're not free to you're free to talk administrative information. You talk anything you want to talk. You can just talk to finance ministry. You can just talk to the executive mansion. There are people who have the executive mansion don't happy with Joe Baker. They don't like the way they were treated. Joe Weah is not how they've been treated now. They feed in the pinch, but who will they talk to? They don't want to talk because they are afraid. It is that late job they are depending on to send their children to school. It is that late job they are depending on. Their major concern is their kids, their wives, their husbands to survive. I'm telling you. So they say Joe Weah sport country. I'm telling you the reality of life under Joe Baker. The tension. Just go to the ministry. Just go sit down. And I can go to LIS immigration. That for my business, the immigration people say anybody that go in that yard, they might get uniform on. For my business, because when I go there, they say I can get information from the yard. So they get instruction. Anybody that go there. So the reason why I went out in the booth, they even know. They say anybody that go there, you might get uniform. Because my friend and brother Rufus, Elijah Rufus, who is the boss there? He's my friend. He just because he don't know friendship. He's doing the kind of people I can go to. I don't go to the kind of people because they don't know what they call friends. There are many of them we got in the government, they are friends. Those good ones are the ones we talk to. As I speak, some of them are listening to me. One of them usually follow. A big man in the government always say, my son, I will listen to you every time. Every time. I'm in the government. There are some of them who say, Joe, we have impacted them, so they didn't care. They will never cause Joe Weah. So that Baga spoil in the country, not George Weah. That he's spoiling it. That he's bringing all kinds of things. Honor him today, officials are raping and going free. Today, young boys, be careful with your boss children because most of the guys in the United Party, they can rape men. They can rape boys. Be careful with your guest children. They can rape. It's honor them. It's not honor and that honor them. That honor them today. You see how things are looking bad and people are going through hell. Go to government ministry and agency. Go see what is happening there. Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thanks so kindly. Okay. All right. So leave that. Now, what we coming up now? To show you that how we're creating the atmosphere for our people. It's coming up soon. It's coming up. That's why you see, honor Joe Weah today. Old man can talk. Papa can talk. Pikin can talk. Young Joe Weah open up to all of them because they can express themselves freely. So they're not afraid to call on the radio because Joe Weah make it possible for them to talk. Whether it's good, it's bad, they will talk it. So nobody might fool you that Joe we have spoiled the country. Joe we have spoiled the country, and all the things Joe we have faced that why United Party stealing and passing around say that they didn't want doing it. That someone spoiled country there. How can someone spoil country and you taking the thing that you put into place and you running around with it? They don't want spoil country. Today we don't have good relationship with Israel. We don't have good relationship. When the people was going, we don't have good relationship because Joseph Baka voted against Israel and said he want 2 states, Palestine and Israel state. Yeah, recently again, he put a saying A3. After the 4 Hebrew brothers, he entered into A3. Let me take your calls here. I think that the time set gone here. I can still ask some time for you. Let's take your calls here. 07. So, Joe, we are not sport country. Joseph Baka didn't spoil in the country. Let's take your calls here. 0. Go bring somebody. Edom. What I said, the men I get info in is Edom must represent it. Minimum water the men I get. Get a man in one dark office. 077-223-9933. 086-304497. Yeah. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm patient recording for people.
Go ahead, my dear.
Israel, the government are pulling power. They can including the president and official. Israel are surprised to see current going. Because Noah Saul Gacy start to hear busy on a show and say current when I'm back. Noah Saul Gacy start on a show to hear busy. But most of the time when I go home, when it's done that I can tend to hear busy to listen to him. It's so off. That's why when I come to back, and he promised me again that God will be qualified for the work.
And that God qualified?
He said that God will be qualified for the work. He prophesied. This is what gave me. They are surprised now for going. Push up for the time when I come back. He and George, they get one-on-one that called George. Say that brother, stay with them today. Then it going. For my heart, I left the hawk, no quarrel. Israel. And they promise all I want when I come in go. When I can be all in the air, you can't see left or in the air. Then today, they see to tell what happening. Why they holding the phone, nobody know. Then they lie, Israel. They never go in power. Here, official, they are all liars. Nothing will get from the people. They're not seeking after running the country, but after we are a woman property. What kind of people go in power Israel? That party that people they are voting for butter. God for me, my chicken and we go for it. That party Israel. That simple money people are waking up to go for them. Oh man, all in the name of for a 2 year experience. Nothing proving.
Okay.
After chasing behind somebody for the property, what happened to your woman? She don't want to love it. But she get forfeit, nobody can see her. So today we get see Paka and woman moving. Who know what other information nobody know. Israel will see what power with the old man. That property will blow their nose. And they said that old man, when the old man finish war, any old man will see war. As what I read that to Paka.
Okay.
Nothing will get from the food.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Say,
Yeah, go ahead.
We thank God to see Israel their money. What am I going to change?
Okay.
Yeah, I want 50 birthday today. 50% birthday. I said, amen, preach. Later on, I walk ground. They will never do something. The whole of your fall down. And let me tell you, so see, they will move on the water. I want to catch you. Because the free way I get it. But that will catch me. You don't see. But that's time for that we will believe that your children. You want to destroy our children then. The poor that are the bring. She said, oh, sir, the people of our family. I need to help the poor people. Then you can't find something to do. Then you say, what property? We are equal here. 40 years, one for government. We saw what you did. When you get evil, it can enter your The woman said she not get brain. Would marry 2 people in the house. The man 3 wants to know. That's what I did. The woman 3 wants to that's what I did. But the couple here the man you want to pass. You are hustle now hustle. That man any point you together. But I will battle in the quarter. Well, any call you say cow. I want you to be I don't know what is it. That's for me. But I like that woman. I got her from. You need to go bear a woman. That is, but I go bear a woman. That was together. But I want to be a battle. Yeah? Nothing, I'm not taking on. You are right behind the sofa carry there. Yeah? This guy is sofa carry that is family woman. The boss, I want to read that ball.
Sure.
Ball carry. Yeah? That is what I was doing.
Okay.
So I may say 3 ways. But they cooperate, you have to start the cooperate. We'll see. If he got a cooperate, other we will get a cooperate. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Mom Sisi. I'm Sisi, my bestie. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, boss. This is Peter Carl. I'm calling from Township of West One this morning. Thank you for the platform. I listened to you this morning while you still at the fire. All the good things we are in there. I got up today. I want to go there. Put you from Ghana. Any good thing from Ghana. You Ghana, they say, oh, that's the way you buy Ghana. All the people that we are in there, in level, we see as Baka. Any good thing that we are in there. So we are going to say, if you want always tell people that always tell people. But it's good thing. If you go tell talking, we were talking. Before we are pushing, we will say, yeah, Baka, we are doing one, but Baka doing one. Oh, see the thing is, what meant he started to go behind. And he go behind you. He went cabin that old men working. Then the road that is going down, not on Broad Street. They say every time Bora then time. The road was they bring to water. They all pay that road. No, yes, they follow you forget about it. You buy the past government did that time. I see them Bora people. They go in Johnson, you can't be married. So, man, we pray for to not to reach to put man for out this country.
Thank you so kindly, Peter Carter. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Asia, bro, we are here. Thank you. Asia, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Pro Corner, down Coast Unio, Winter Community. Asia, thank you very much. And thank you for all of your statement point this morning. But Asia, let me remind you and other Liberians about Unity Party. Unity Party told us that President Bwaka went to Ghana to bring 3.1 billion. Since 3 years, you not see the 3.1 billion project in Ghana? They told us they were bringing 285 yellow machines 3 years ago. Where are those machines today? They told us that they were going to build 100 school buildings across the country starting from August. 1 more year old. Look, Unity Party, they are no different from 419ers. These guys are schemers. They are criminals. They just need to steal, kill, and loot our country. Absolutely nothing they have to tell the Liberian people. People voted for Joe Bwaka because not that Nigeria were not developing 100%. We saw electricity. Israel. That's why we advocated for over the last 6 years. We saw roads being built. We bought hospitals being built 100%. We are. People, the 17,000 for student people. They said they were not working. They voted for Pajo to come so that NGO can come. So that they can work, so that job can waste. The second is our own record say I'm not supposed to run motorbike. I'm back where Bwaka can work. 3 years now. Where are those jobs? Pajo attended to maintenance director. What we see them doing a maintenance job. The light pole on Sumara Drive, they are changing the light, putting light, they say the paper electrifying the city. When they go to Fata, they will take all the light pole where president we are playing there, they take everything from there. When they do the call, they go down, they pass it. Oh, you say you cannot build state of the art world president, we are being sour, you said to pass it general, maintenance director. The people voted you to be maintenance director? Is this what they are boasting of? But Joe, we did not vote you to be maintenance director here. We voted you to create our job. You'll be making your 10th state of the nation this coming Monday. You must tell us how many jobs you have created. If you fail to create our job, we want to remind you, the motorcycle is getting too much in the circle. The keke are all way monobia. So my traffic should be free, but this time the keke now make traffic too much. We want our job. Give our job and start lying to us. President Weah gave us electricity, he gave us education, he gave us road. That's why you and your guests say that road will eat, that development will eat, that hospital will eat. Many those things were here. We want our job. If you don't give our job 2029, you and your gangsters and co-manners, you should pack and go back to America. You start lying to us.
Thank you.
No way. You go meet an investor in a small room. Investor will meet you in a place that will be open because they want to take that money to your country. They will not come play chicanery. The 3.1 billion for China, we yet to see it. 100 school building, we yet to see it. Stop lying to us.
Thank
Wake
you.
up for someone and bring our job. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issue. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Hello. Morning. Who on the women line? Morning. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for your gentleman's discussion this morning. Like what you said, this is from the reason we have it called a peaceful nation. Before then, others were given the opportunity to call to instruct to protest against the former president. But now we don't have that privilege to call him. Sometimes we call, we are making our thing, but we just say by invitation to you. So we appreciate you people.
Okay.
That's the kind of life that we're living now.
Wow.
But the main thing I really want to say to be, I can't tell it yesterday. That's why I made my comment on the show yesterday. No one is more Liberian than any other person. If Joe Human Burger see that his access security has facts, that property belongs to the government, since Fatima Burger don't have any integrity no more, that she want to take what belongs to her friend, that giving back to society, that something that she failed to do even when her husband was vice president for 12 years, taking the people resources in this day for sharing or sharing the. So that will be the last thing. We need to save us too much. So start coming from our leader. We need to protect the government because these are the people that protect June 7. They brought us to where we are today. The people to that you should take the lead. You lead the country, and today, West have been so for 2,000 addicted to brilliance. They work more for the community, and they say they brought the price of rent. So nice. They were saying, we need to see. You can be on humanization to let you stay outside, stay with your skin. So, where are we here? So, much of life coming from the government. We are into the 10 years. You only have job of moving. That we have to get loan now. You really ask that you need to see anything. You're going to get opportunity to only thing. Thank you for the job.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Let me take one more. Good morning. Hello. Oh, I'm not gonna phone you again. Good morning. Okay. So let me come on this side. Good morning.
Good morning, Garcia.
Yeah.
This is from here, Ebenezer Weston. We said one of Liberia legitimate owners are joining from Central Virginia. Garcia, I heard somebody said Joseph Boga accused President Weah of spoiling the country. I'm inviting that person to Virginia, specifically the Hotel Africa Road, where Joseph Boga broke down people home and business center in the name of rural expansion. It will interest you to know that this self-seen government is right now painting pole on a dilapidated assets, leaving no space for expansion. So what was the need of them making people homeless and depriving them of their businesses?
You mean the very places, those areas that break down?
I will send you photos before the day ends. I am not saying something. When I saw that thing yesterday, it pricked my heart and made me to feel sad. The place they broke down, they left the place and went way inside and broke down people's home with the mindset that they are going to expand the road and this and that. But right at the eve of the dilapidated and the outdated alpha, the old and quota, they are now digging holes and planting poles. Worse than that, the road that the late Mabutu Yipan was building for Banjo, that road was nearing completion. It was only left with the walkway for pedestrians and that of the drainage system. The very walkway that you are being completed by this government, the government now playing solar light pole right there. I'm telling you, playing solar light pole right in the walkway, leaving that place undone. There is no room now for walkway and so forth. So now, how is this government fixing this country? How is it actually fixing this country? You see, one thing I've noticed about the United Party government, whenever they come to power, they will want to use benefit as development. But surprisingly for this American war now, there is no such thing as benefit. Liberia are hungry. Liberia being Africa's oldest nation that should be the bracket of modern development, the people are taking us backward. They are not taking us anywhere at all. Imagine, these people who brag that they were going to create jobs for Liberians, they are accepting one that's taking the one that Liberians create for themselves, taking it from them. And then one funny human being that said at CSA will be bragging of people taking pay 2 times. The people that are taking pay 2 times are just an infinitesimal percentage of Liberian people that are in government, while the vast majority of Liberian people are spectators. More than that, the people who are taking pay 2 times. How is it that 2 times salary affecting their developmental project and their children's school fees and their rental areas? How is it? You know the kind of trouble you put them in? Some of the people are indebted to people and they already promised them that at the end of the month I will pay you, hoping that they will take their entire salary and clear themselves out of that debt bondage. But now you have cut the salary into 2. Can you imagine that? If they go to meet their debtor, you have created a room where they will keep explaining, and their debtor will not understand. What kind of thing we put this country in? So? What kind of thing we put the country in? People will only take picture of yellow machine and other people keep in their storage facility and lie that they are putting it on shit to bring it. Every time that they see a yellow machine, they'll be like, tell you, it can't come. No, we need to send people on the hard seat to go and push the shit that bringing the yellow machine so it can reach. Okay? So you see what is happening in this country. But in Casting Park now, as we speak, they are in their catacomb, scratching, dancing, waiting me to put last together, present the children to tell us next Monday. It's embarrassing that they don't know what to say, but we are waiting for them 2029. Okay. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Ebenezer Snosio. Thank you. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Ezra, now I don't cancel what you coming.
Yeah, I'm okay.
My son, we can understand the people. We must say the night was selling color. You see the kind of poor people here. And you get a fear of God in you. Soon God bless you with something you want everything. The color you are selling that you want control the whole Liberia. You're eating our money. They want to stop off from working. They demoting her. God in heaven will deal with these people. You are selling color from color now. You won't care our fuel lady project that she forward that you are fighting for. Oh, you think we know, bro? You think we are lawyer and more? The thing what you're looking for from a black diamond, they will catch you. They will catch you. God will punish you. God will punish them. That's why God will punish them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Ezra.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Secretary Bar, calling from Johnson Bay. Ezra, thank you very much. Ezra, you will not get no evidence. You say the woman show government money at the Square Foundation. They tell the woman to bring or document. You are going to be educated. You are educated government. When you can bring document, they say they want to go bring document. Let me tell you, the whole that Boaka Dikin will close our home for him. Let me tell you, that 10 million dollars in pay in FOIA. We will prosecute. When you tell money for in pay for, we will prosecute Katumu, the and the foundation as it day in Pomier. We will prosecute them. Then the foundation program pay that you and our country money, which is the university in Nova, the make it. I'm not billion. Donate to the program foundation. We will prosecute because our country money. The thing that you are not able to send them, don't disgrace yourself because they want for people attention to move on to the other one. Then they say, oh, they'll go after Cloud Foundation because you said they want to bring a document, they want to document. No evidence. You won't get no evidence, want to document, they want be your. Then you leave from there again, say, then you go back again. Let me tell you, the people they are fear because they get nothing to get their support on them. Let me tell you, the people can the power to steal. You said you will not build a duplex. The duplex is paying no fast. Like your money, you are not in power, you don't get $5.
That steady ocean you were when you were suffering. But now you can't find you see our resources they duplicate in Lofa. You tell when you get foundation, they donate to the foundation. Katumu was said he get nothing. She never impact like people's life. For the time she was in government before her husband become far president. But president, we are not in government during the war when war was in Ghana. The men impact Liberian left from there. The international community used it to come and take arm for the people that work out in the bush. Let me tell you, the people that work out local development leader in putting the brief. They broke out and take go from them. He said, you're probably going to our country. So then there's no argument. Let me tell you, Broker, it's a gain behind you. It's a thing that they will use you to go and go after president. Where they say, we're going to cry for the program and they will succeed. They are going to president. You will be joking. Broker, let me tell you, you're looking and then they're fasting when they listen when they kiss special, they're fasting. Because it will be the end of your government. Because we will not say, yeah, you go run after our own. Our own will protect it and will protect it to our level, everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Veteran Israel.
Morning, Chief. Go ahead.
Good morning to our many listeners. My name is Reverend P.C. and I love to be called Veteran Israel. I do join the educated conversations from the community where our citizens are still defecating at the riverside and drinking from the junior still require community central Morovia. Veterans, let me say thank you for the talking point of discussion this morning. You see, veterans, when we told people that Mr. Braga is an evil man, these are the things that these are the indicators that we look at. The discussion of this country is Mr. Braga. Mr. Braga has destroyed the country to the extent that a predecessor, yes, people, a predecessor, is that not discussion to make your cabinet to disrespect former officials in this country? Is that a discussion? Mr. Braga, you don't know that it is incumbent upon you to speak to a predecessor. You saw George Weah here. When George Weah was president in this country, George Weah went to Mr. Braga's house. That is reconciliation. If you want for the country to move forward, as you say, you have 42 years experience, but we don't see nothing as like experience. These are the things that we expect Braga to do, to move to the opposition communities and build the relationship and to make sure that the country move forward. But Mr. Braga came purpose there to destroy the country. Mr. Braga came purpose there to loot the resources of the country. That is the reason why people are stealing from the government. No investigation is going on. No suspension, and they go to sit and free star. But we want to say this to Mr. Braga, your time is, you are on time bomb. The thing that you're doing today, tomorrow will haunt you. And I want to send this to Cloud Weah Foundations. Hey, Mother Cloud Weah, let them come with the evidence. Well, if they refuse to come with the evidence, don't go to the court. Don't go to the court. Let's see what they will do.
Okay.
If Braga feed that the water is used during the campaign period, we will make sure it comes to reality. If Braga that may attempt by moving Cloud Weah from over there, the country there will be no more Liberia. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank you. Someone is Lone Star line. Let's see. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, you can get me now. Yeah, Israel, this is Esmoka. And let me say a National Thinking Day to the Unity Party folk. Because I hold the remote today, made Braga actually 2 years as president of this country. And the question we're asking is whether we can show anything that we can boast of as a country and as a party. So beginning tomorrow, Braga will start eating his 3 years. That not supposed to be a worry for them to do more. You see how year can go? Can't go. Okay? But you see, the issue that you're flagging this morning, that is Unity Party right there for you. That what they believe in. Oh, they do propaganda, the negative one, because more coming to the country, and that's sending representatives to the country, and that's going to be a secret. They got in or Uganda, right? The major opposition leader there now. It was because of his influence that was able to make even more to just shoot few satellite stuff over Uganda. Ali were able to get people to get some information out because they shut down everything in that country. It was because of that guy intervention that people were able to get some information over or Uganda up to present. So the president of either mob from the first day that Boaka ever had communication with either more according to them, then up to present he having a visiting delegation in the country, it should be boost for the country. It should be something that we should be benefiting from. The long-term struggle that we have gone through with this internet stuff, we could have been thinking about, we could have started receiving some good news from there.
So it means Egmont, it was going to be an elaborate ceremony where all the medias are there and the red carpet.
What are you talking about? For the mayor to just go delegate a school that was built by President Weah. You saw what they did? We will have a delegation that got in country day in corner. Where you are describing in one dark room.
No water. No small mineral water on the table for the men.
Okay. So these are the information you guys will go for when you bring it up to the public, where some of their own supporters are not seeing truth in it. They will say, oh, the opposition station, the opposition guy. But enough because when good internet system is in the country, Christians are going to benefit. Liberia going to benefit. But you should not come here and lie to us because you want to cover all the whole visa thing, the one who are running with it now. You want to make sure Liberia will take their mind from all they have been fine. Yesterday, it took effect because they said the 21st of January, no more immigrant visa. You want to take our mind off it. You go, you bring either more in this country. How long will go to trouble they want either more thing? Bring either more. We want the internet here. We want to benefit. But don't be lying to us every time you think we'll sit here, you play what? How are you discussing one of the Unity Party guys? He said, look, Edmond, this is what we do. We are specialized in that. Building international image with a whole lot of lobbying and spending money up there. But when you come home, it's zero in here. As we are speaking now, the current gone. Yeah, you say that Israel, yes, sir, okay?
Masa, I don't know that the generator on, but Masa shaking you. Masa shaking you. So yes, I go off.
I know I am older than I see you when I get okay.
But Edmond, your side go off.
Go off. I was just thinking about dropping the now. Yeah, go try to go warm at it. Mare point I kept that so that go back in now. You see what we're talking about? So you don't lie. So you don't lie about this thing. Because you know the party use LEC. ANC use LEC. CDC use LEC. Why you can't lie to us here? Because of the land that we see for Arico and Sevalo. How can it be?
Yeah.
They want my fire it on. Your fire it on right here where we are on the other side of the road. Current on. He cross the road on the other side. Current there. When the other side go on, our other side can on. Then you can't you tell us say it's a line. No, it's no line. The company is facing very financial difficulty. Right now as we speak, they are waiting for that metal steel deal to go through so that 200 million when it comes, they are saying they are giving 50 million to LEC. That we're waiting for now for it to go through. So come and tell that people the truth, the judge we are used to do. All my people, I know they want it's bad, but give me some time so that I can be able to fix it for you. That he was telling us that I made her realize that I made most of our problems. They used to come and they say, oh, how you managed to know and we put in it. But no, he wanted to have an open government. It is stabilizing the economy. Central bank does that. But because he wanted to know us to be informed that, oh, the rate issue is ugly, but this is what I am doing to work on it. We'll be infusing some money into the economy 25 minutes so we can be able to reduce the tension on you. That was a bad thing for the people to run with it and use it against us today that we stole 25 million from Central Bank. So just be open to us. We don't know in this country that when they drive CC, current business is very difficult. They said they make it a Unity Party. No, this is an OS issue. But because they clear the other aspect, they are the express. They are the only one who can see the paper. Every first in the history of Liberia, they are not being no stable electricity. That will have a problem with them for. So come on, man. Look. Now you know the party try to re-strategize.
Okay.
Abuaka now changing 1 or 2 persons from one ministry to another. We hope he is getting ready to strategize for the next 3 years that he has to work so that he's able to do something for the country. But man on that, I can assure that the Unity Party, The only thing you should be prepared for is for you to exit the presidency so we can also him president. We have to continue what you were doing for what. Anything man or that, well, be aware that different person going to be in charge. You will lose, we will lose, because what you have done here, if you don't make any improvement for the 3 years that have remained for you, I can assure you that you can make it. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so much, Edmond Kine. Before I take my man, Joseph. Yeah, the people now can putting they you know the man funny. The men do AR photo and put Mana Breslo Yanti and Elon Musk and say that the woman.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. And to the Liberian people, this is Joseph Colley calling from New York. I mean, these people are the lying King Kong. When they say liars, that all they lay on, nothing much. Say Elon Musk, they talk about $1 billion business or nothing went. So you gotta be careful though, because most of the time when they talk about it, then at the time they can import more rapists in the country to rape, to sodomize our children, because that's what they know best. But don't can't lie here, but you lie, you have plastic there result of election. That one didn't go nowhere. The Papa lied that there was a medical supply. Where is that medical supply today, brother? That he got from the US. Where did they go? You people get lie. All the Papa, these useless people, they ain't got nothing to do, but they just can lie. That lie they live on. I don't know about their future, man. They men that were broke, he never had nothing. I mean, look, the thing is just, it's laughable every time they come up with this kind of ridiculous statement or say some crazy thing like they are entitled to the war, they got the authority over the war and things. You want China, you said billions of dollars coming. What is that $1 billion today?
Yeah.
What's going on with all? Yeah, it's still coming on the way, it can reach. You guys are just a bunch of liars. It's a disgrace, man.
But Joseph, if Elon Musk would send a representative, that's something I will go do in one small little room, no let the lesser so dim. It will be a secret. Will it not be open something? Elon Musk sending his representative?
Brother, that's the thing. And they act like the internet, they're the one that control over it. You just embarrassing yourself, digging yourself in a hole every time you come and do the kind of lies. They don't be ashamed of it. They come out, and every time the Papa came, look, from the genesis of the Papa, that way you got to know people. Let me say, the cook thing, they don't get a good salt so they can get. I don't know how you do that one. I don't know whether he kind of suck in a good mouth and thing. Just lies. I don't know, man. That Papa is a disgrace. And all those things that you guys talking about, look, man. That man, if shameless person, somebody go come first that help to rescue your life. Your children were sitting there. Your whole family, all your best friends were sitting. You are dying slowly. That man said, oh no, we can't do that kind of thing. Took you and send you abroad. Twitter you that the person you got to speak for or you're doing all this. That just show you that alone, my man. Anybody with human conscience, that alone, you see that person every time you say, oh man, I thank you, brother. And God come first, be real, they well. But that's not the Papa. That man is sitting now over his voodoo pot. The one he's sitting now on. And the sodomizing our children, importing, being such molester and thing that the one that you can't bring here with your police sitting down there talking about we don't have what kind of DNA machine. You don't have DNA machine, why are you putting other people in jail? Or because the man is Yabawolo or Fapa or Gange or some kind of funny name, you gotta go to jail. Then the other man, there is no funny machine. They cannot quasi justice. You saw the Indian man or the Chinese man came over there and told you. So when you got money, you treat us special. When you don't have money, they put you on the side. But anyway, the old man that were in the people water, they will tell the story. They're saying it, they know it, they're feeding it. Their family feeding it. When they make it and send your children to school, they say no, it's not important because your children they don't need to go to school. They don't need to be educated. the woman who came from where on this side, going helping, often to help them for the future of our nation. You said no, it's not important. Don't send no children to school. In fact, we won't give it to Katumu, so she can control it. You don't have plan to do something for your future that other people think you didn't own. That just show the kind of people you guys dealing with. I tell you, man, it's mind-boggling when you hear somebody kind of thing about your own nation. It's crazy. But brother, God bless you all, man. You just gotta be patient. No, that's 6 years. 6 years is not 80 years. Maybe they're thinking that Boca left town Spain that they're going to get to be in office. When they say you have finished, a lot of them will feel they know what will be going on. Because not just George we are going, whatever George we are coming into power, but anybody that will come into power will look a lot of these guys, things that they have done. They'll be very careful with them. All of them.
Okay.
Because they're evil mind gods. They don't have nothing positive for the nation. Brother, God bless you all, man. You take good care.
Thank you, Joseph. Oh, the United Party folks paying all the online beginning to be posting. But basically, oh man, why you allowing the trying to be putting your AR photo with Elon Musk all around the place? Yeah, but we're gonna think you're doing so. If Elon that a new liar, yeah, we lied about. So basically, Yanti and Elon Musk to do that. Look at the kind of funny thing they're doing. Look at the kind of embarrassing thing. That Elon Musk story in everyone. Hey, you didn't find it. Very crafty, man. Good morning, quickly.
Yeah, good morning, Israel.
Yeah, let's say you quickly, my brother.
Yeah, and teacher David Castle, I call from another street like in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. Israel, I think the government is characterized by a group of incompetent individuals. If they are saying that we destroyed the country, so they should be they should specify those things that we are destroyed and that those things that they have failed. You see how these guys came to power with the ideas of naivety and the ideas of embryonic. They have a serious problem, and they need to focus on that. There are several things that they destroyed the 12 years, and we are facing. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have elevated our educational system. At the University of Liberia, we were paying $5 per credit. We are came back, give free tuition. Students are paying 1 fee. We are working, you pay for 1 fee for the 12 years. Today, under Joseph Imabuaka administration, our educational system are totally depleted. Yesterday, we have 12 years are start work, they were paid. Today, nothing at all. 12 years so multiplicity of 12 years so go for honor division 1 and 2. Today, Saint Joseph Imabuaka to power to even pass what is very difficult. Because the policy, the educational policies of this particular government is very much poor. And Joseph Imabuaka is educated. He has a Blamado degree. Look at what is happening yesterday. These are organized study classes for 12 years where they will bring one pamphlet demonstrate it to the students in the very classroom. Today, nothing. Everybody just living as though there's no governance system in this particular country. But look at the road connectivity. Yesterday, there was no pavement of road from Banga to Lofa County. Today, we in the Lofa, we can boast of road connectivity. And you can sit here in your team brain and say, we are destroyed. But we have destroyed. Look at our economy, it has gone into total shambles. The prices are totally escalated. The tin of agro oil now is going to 10,000. Yesterday, it was 4. Yeah, I think, and these guys really need to elevate their thinking horizon and ensure that they should deliver promises to the Nigerian people. We were here yesterday and we are still here. And we'll continue to check, make them to make them shame and bring them to public ridicule to expose their mental weakness when it comes to governance. Said Joseph Imabuaka to power, nothing working at all for the Liberian people. Look at the market, the business sector. Just like my work, I get exploiting the business community, arbitrary taxes. No market, they have not even built a table, market table for marketeers. Yesterday, no how many market structure we have built here. Give marketeers room. What have you done? Sit there, you are think mind, you don't do anything because you are mentally depleted. You want to put your mouth on a reputable people that have the capacity to transform our society. So come 2029, we are returned to power and come 2029. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Are you there?
Oh my God. I don't know what is not hearing me in there. Let's squeeze this person. Got to go. Good morning.
Good morning. Israel, we are here.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly.
Israel, I'm being happy in a call for Puebla.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly.
I'm Nicholas Kofa calling from Corway.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard the government want to take that we have pre-worship bill for the Liberian children. Well, former vice president or president, woman or flying color or donor to a place. Would she ever call the Liberian children on the street to give them something for them to eat? And the woman there who came to take Liberian children from on the street for them to learn. And she tell her husband that she want to play. So they put thing together. I think that the woman, she's a stupid woman that she will carry herself to court. What happened to these people? Why they say that they are lame people? So what that prophet said is that what happened is so people be confused. They'll be doing all kinds of things. So that what they try to tell us, that what coming also. So they will try. And look after what they came to do. They don't hear to come tell what people do. Some of them in Liberia, what a woman do, none of them not do it.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, we're out of time. We got to go. Let's say thanks to all of you for being a part of the program. Talk about it. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. And those of you in the diaspora, thank you for following and your comments. Talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. My name is Ezra Bowie. I say God bless you. Bye-bye.